It was a chilly autumn evening. The sun had already set, and darkness had begun to creep in. I had been hanging out with my friends all day, but now they had all gone home, leaving me to walk alone on the quiet, deserted road. As I walked, I noticed something strange in the distance. It looked like a figure standing in the middle of the road, but as I got closer, I realized it wasn't a person at all. It was a dark, shadowy mass, twisting and writhing in an unnatural way. My heart skipped a beat as fear gripped me. What was this thing? Why was it here? I tried to turn around and run, but something compelled me to stay. The shadowy figure suddenly took on a more defined shape, and I could see a face forming in the darkness. I watched in horror as the figure emerged from its dark shroud, revealing a tall, imposing figure with glowing eyes and a sinister grin. I felt a chill run down my spine as he approached me, his presence sending shivers down my spine. "Who are you?" I managed to stutter out, my voice barely above a whisper. The figure chuckled darkly. "I am the one who can grant your deepest desires," he said in a voice that seemed to echo in the still night air. I felt a strange mix of curiosity and terror wash over me. What did this mysterious figure mean by fulfilling my desires? And how did he know what I wanted? Before I could respond, the figure reached out a hand and placed it on my chest. A surge of energy coursed through me, and I felt a strange sensation spreading through my body. I looked down in shock to see my chest swelling. I stumbled back, trying to make sense of the changes happening to my body. My face felt like it was shifting, my jawline softening, my features becoming more delicate and feminine. I reached up to touch my face and felt smooth skin where stubble used to be. I looked up at the figure before me, who now stood before me with a satisfied smile. "You wanted to be a woman, didn't you?" he asked, his voice smooth and hypnotic. I nodded slowly, my mind still spinning from the sudden transformation. The figure then waved his hand, and a gust of wind enveloped me, swirling around me in a whirlwind of color and light. When the wind died down, I opened my eyes to find myself standing there in a new body, a body that was not mine but felt strangely familiar. I now stood before the figure as a beautiful woman, with long flowing hair, a slender figure, and a face that could rival any supermodel. I felt a mix of shock and wonder at the sight of myself in my new form. Could this really be happening? Was I really a woman now? As I tried to process the reality of my new identity, I heard footsteps behind me. I turned around to see my friends approaching, their eyes widening in astonishment at the sight before them. "Is that really you?" one of my friends gasped, her voice filled with disbelief. I nodded, a wide smile spreading across my face. My friends gathered around me, their expressions a mix of awe and admiration. They marveled at my newfound beauty, showering me with compliments and praise. The boys among my friends were particularly vocal in their admiration, their eyes filled with longing and desire. I blushed at the attention, feeling both flattered and overwhelmed by the sudden surge of attention. As we all walked back home together, my friends continued to gush over my transformation, talking excitedly about the new me and how stunning I looked. I couldn't help but feel a sense of pride and satisfaction at their reactions, knowing that I had become the object of admiration and envy among my peers. As we reached our destination, I bid my friends farewell, feeling a newfound confidence and self-assurance in my new identity. The mysterious figure had granted my deepest desire, transforming me from a man into a beautiful woman. And I was grateful for the unexpected gift that had changed my life forever.